Hi, and welcome to the Muffin Man Sprint 2 screencast. And this sprint, our user stories were creating backpacking reports, creating the meal planning reports, delivery route reports, and the bag tag reports, all of which we completed at this point in time. So now I'm going to walk through each of the reports we created. Here you see the backpacking report. So week 1 is on the left side, week 2 is on the second side. Here we have the fields required, or fields on each of these reports. So last name, route ID, program, meal additions or restrictions if applicable, the bag round, household count, and whether it's a bag only household or not. And then the same fields for week 2. And again, these are just filtered based on what weeks clients are delivered to. This logic was built in through a filter, so determining which routes were designated for what weeks. And of course, this was manually entered and can be changed at any time. It shouldn't be too labor intensive because routes don't change that often, and if new ones are added, it can easily be added in once that object is uploaded. So here we're going to move to the delivery route report. Again, split up by week 1 and week 2. So you see here we have all the clients in week 1 with the designated attributes, so the route ID, instructions that there may be for the route, last name, first name, address, primary phone, secondary phone if applicable, delivery directions, other notes, number of containers and containers returned. For the sample data, we didn't have any of those numbers, so there's none in there yet. And then here we have week 2 with the same fields. These are the routes for week 2 and the clients assigned to those routes, the delivery directions, other notes, etc. So let's continue with the meal planning reports. This one's a bit different. So we have one report for week 1, one report for week 2. This particular meal planning report is for week 1. So you can see Sunday prep is on one side, Monday prep is on the other. We didn't have any Monday prep clients in the sample data, so it only shows Sunday prep, Monday delivery clients. You can see the typical fields that were on Brad's forms, and we built in this logic by, again, filtering the route IDs first here by week, and then by which route goes on Sunday prep or Monday prep. So you can see those filters here, which of course can be adjusted at any time. Shouldn't be too much extra work for the user because routes don't change that often. Then let's switch over to the week 2 report. Again, we didn't have any clients in the sample data that were Monday prep. So this shows kind of the other piece of the sample data. All Sunday prep, same fields, same logic. If we want to click through, you can see that logic here. So those are all of the reports that we have built that demonstrate the functionality. Now at the end, I just want to go back and touch on something that Professor Karahana commented on our last deliverable about us not having the proper fields for adding a client. We definitely do have all of the attributes in when we are adding a client, so just want to revisit that issue. But aside from that, we have all of the reports necessary, so we have bag tag, delivery route, backpacking, meal planning. Let's see, the last one we want to look at is bag tags, which is all on one report. and prints off the name of the delivery route, the household count, the bag only, meal restrictions, the program that they're on, all of the required fields for bag tags. It's not formatted the way that Brad does it right now because we don't have that skill in Apex yet, but we're hoping to either learn that skill in the future or find some other way to maybe export this information. So again, we have all of these reports that I've now walked through. We have bag tag, we have meal planning report for week 1, meal planning for week 2, bag packing for both, and delivery route report for both weeks. And that is all the functionality we were required to build for this sprint. So that concludes the screencast. Thank you for listening.